Hello everyone. I am Nagaraj MS, faculty member, Department of Studies in Commerce, ARG College, PG Center, and Dr. C.V. Raman College, Davangere. Dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss on WTO, World Trade Organization. Here I try to cover history of WTO, objectives, principles of WTO, and differences between GATT and WTO. Dear friends, let's begin with the topic that is WTO, World Trade Organization. In 1929, there was a great economic depression in USA. Due to that, there was conditions of unemployment in economy at that time. Slowly, this economic depression was spreading in various other countries also. And each country was facing the problems of economic depression. And to get back from this economic depression, America took a step of Oli Tariff Act 1930. If America is importing the goods from rest of the world, then they have to pay high tariff. This was done by America because to discourage import and purchase their local goods so that their employment in economy may increase, and this can be positive impact on economy to solve the problems of economic depression. But what America thought does not implemented, because besides this, not only America but also rest all of the countries increases their tariff, which leads to tariff war at that time between different countries. And at that time there was a huge downfall in the field of international trade, because no one country was exporting and importing from other countries, and this was reason for second world war. After world war II, all countries felt the need for an international institution that can regulate international trade. Then there was Bretton Woods conference in 1944. In Bretton Woods conference, there was a proposal of three institutions, basically IMF, IBRD, and ITO, which means International Trade Organization. From these three institutions, ITO was an institution which would have regulate international trade, but it was a failed attempt. IMF and IBRD was a success, but ITO was not successfully implemented, because at that time when ITO was there and agreement ready for ITO, which was known as Havana Chartered. This agreement was needed to ratified by 56 countries, and out of that 53 countries ratified easily, and there were three countries those who have not ratified Havana Chartered, and one of them was USA, which was the biggest economy of the world at that time and now also. These 53 countries could make ITO without USA also, but USA was one of the biggest economy in the world. So they all wait for USA so that it can be ratified by USA. But no one was knowing that when USA ratified the agreement, or whether USA ratified or not. That is why all these 53 countries make a temporary multilateral agreement which regulate the international trade till the times of ITO came into existence. And this temporary multilateral agreement known as GATT, General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. In Geneva Conference 1947, GATT was basically signed by 23 nations on 13th October 1947, and it took effects on 1st January 1948. But in 1950, USA denied to ratify the agreement. So all these countries continues that agreement for 47 years till WTO came into existence. See now, GATT is basically temporary agreement on multilateral tariff reduction until the ITO was formed. It was signed by 23 countries in January 1948. This temporary agreement provided the basis for international trading system for 47 years, and it was not an organization, it was an agreement. So you have to remember the point here that GATT was not an organization, due to which participating countries would not called members, but they were known as contracting parties. And in GATT, trade in agriculture and textile was excluded. The final round, which was an organized by GATT, was Uruguay round. And in this Uruguay round, finally WTO was going to came into existence. World Trade Organization was born with the conclusion of Marrakesh Agreement in Uruguay round of multilateral trade negotiations in 1994. The World Trade Organization was established on January 1st, 1995, and it is enforced from Uruguay round. Right now, it has nearly 160 members, and it is situated in Geneva of Switzerland. WTO is an international body designed to play a role of watchdog. It means it to protect the trading activities among the members countries. What is the main reasons behind formations of the WTO? In the sense here, increase in non-tariff in 1970, shift in comparative advantages of development countries from manufacturing to service, demand by developing countries to include agriculture and textile with the trade. These are the basic objectives or reasons behind formations of the WTO. Along with that one, to arrange the implementations, administrations, and operations of a trade agreement and a settlement of dispute and trade relations in issues deal with under the agreement, and to provide the framework for implementing of the result arising out of the deliberations which taken place at a ministerial conference level, and to manage effectively and efficiently the trade policy review mechanism, and to create more together relationship with all nations in respect of global economy. And the main functions of WTOs are administrating WTO trade agreement, forum for trade negotiations, handling trade disputes, monitoring national trade policies, technical assistance and training for developing countries, cooperations with other international organizations. And the basic principles of WTOs are trade without discrimination, free trade, transparency, fair competition, development and economic reform. And the major differences between GATT and WTOs are as follows. GATT is an agreement, it is not an organization, because countries or coalition are only participating or contracting parties. But a WTO is an organization and it is an permanent body. GATT was designed with an attempt to establish international trade organization, but WTO is established to serve its own purpose. GATT was applied on an provisional basis, but WTO activities are full and permanent. GATT covered only goods, but WTO covers goods, services, and intellectual property rights also. And in case of GATT, disputes settlement mechanism were very slow and at times inconclusive. But in case of WTO, settlement systems is very fast as compared to the GATT. So all these are about the WTO, and further informations will be discussed in further video. Thank you to all.